welcome to episode 7, the Anonymous Gaming Podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, be sure to come and check us out live on Twitch. We do it live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, like I said, we're already on episode 7, so we're kind of just motoring through them right now. Almost 2 months straight of it, so pretty interesting. This week it's gonna be kind of interesting. We had somebody else pick all the topics, so it'll be maybe a little bit different than what we normally do. It's still gonna be around gaming, but like you can see on the first page here, my first thing that I wanted to talk about was Mountain Dew's new hot sauce. It looks like Shrek's piss from this picture. Does not look like it tastes good at all. But so apparently they're coming out with this new hot sauce. I couldn't figure out if it was actually released yet or if it's just being talked about, you know, like if it's in the if it's just in the making, or so I think it is being made. I don't think it's just something stupid, but it looks pretty funny. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? It's kind of weird to me to put Mountain Dew in with your hot sauce. But this is something else they say right here, you know, about rationing carefully. I seen somewhere else where I was reading that it's like super hot, so you want to use it in littler amounts. You don't want to go like too crazy on it. But oh, hold on, let me read what this is. The best part of Cinnamon Toast Crunch was. No, that's not related. I was reading the related. I thought it was gonna say something about putting it on Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That would have been disgusting. Yeah, send this real quick. There we go. Now I feel better. They only plan to make 500 bottles of the stuff. So, you know, that's what they're kind of saying down here is make sure you ration. Make sure you don't go too crazy on it because they're not making any more after that. It's supposed to be some kind of citrusy and habanero flavor mashup. Sorry, I can't talk. It's supposed to be, like I said, super spicy from what I heard, and I can't figure out if it's actually out or if it is still being made. You know, right here they took a statement from them that they sampled a bunch of different flavors. I'm kind of interested in what different flavors they sampled. I don't know who Joel Embiid is. Oh, Embiid. Joel Embiid. Let's see who that is. I don't know who it is. This is what I figured. I figured he was a basketball player. But who does he play for? Oh, I don't know what the jerseys are. I don't watch basketball. Anyways, I guess that's kind of their PR, like what they're putting out for promotional stuff. Like, hey, we're putting this guy's face on our bottles of hot sauce. So that's pretty cool. And like Embiid said, he says, I'm always looking for extra kick of spice when I put hot sauce on my food, and no one knows how to bring that heat better than my friends at Mountain Dew. That's kind of weird. I didn't know that Mountain Dew made any other hot sauce, but apparently they do. Maybe not. I don't get it. Anyways, so I thought that was kind of cool to bring up. This post is from October 31st, obviously. So at this point, it could be out. We'll see, but there's only 500 bottles, so if you get your hands on one, you're a lucky person. Next, I think this is kind of one of the biggest things that has happened in the past week. The PlayStation 5 was finally released. It's supposed to be basically so the whole thing around console versus PC for a while has been like, well, you can usually get a better budget PC than you can even a console. And what the console's kind of set out for this time around, it seems like they were trying to beat the budget PCs. So they're trying to do everything that the budget PCs can do and a little bit more, which is good. You know, it's gonna hopefully drop the prices in computer parts for us, because then nobody's, they're gonna start buying less computer parts. You're gonna get less people in at that entry level, and then everybody at that entry level starts to upgrade at some point. There's a pretty decent market on it, I would imagine. So if you can keep people into consoles, you're definitely going to lose that share of market. It's not going to be beneficial for PC parts or parts manufacturers if they just keep it at, where they're at. They're going to have to drop prices. They're going to have to do something. So it's pretty cool. They have a custom CPU, GPU, and SSD, kind of like the Xbox Series, the new ones that just came out. I think that's what they're called, Xbox Series X and S. They have a proprietary ASD on the Xbox. I think they're sharing the GPU though. I think it's the same. I think they both use like this AMD 6000 type GPU. And then for CPU, I'm pretty sure they're both proprietary. Obviously, they're gonna make motherboards and stuff strictly for it. So they're really kind of saying with this new SSD, you're gonna get better load times and whatnot. They're saying near instant. So I'd like to see that compared to the Xbox One X or Series X. I'm sorry, because theirs is pretty quick. It's a pretty good upgrade from the Xbox One and One X and yada yada to the Series. It's a really big upgrade from the things that I've watched, from the things that I've seen. So, since it's all custom, their SSD and the way that they're pulling from it and things like that and writing to it, like they're stating here, they can pull data from the SSD so much faster because they can do it how they want. It helps everybody. So they're gonna have ray tracing. That's awesome. That's gonna become the new big thing. I think that's gonna be the next, what would you call it? Like the next definite must-have for it to be bottom tier, mid tier, however you want to look at it. It's gonna be the entry level thing. 4K, they emphasize here TV gaming. That's pretty funny, and I'm wondering why they're emphasizing TV gaming. I wonder if you go to put your monitor on it, if it's gonna be like, no, we're not doing 4K. Sorry, bud. But they're also saying up to 120 frames per second without 120 hertz output. So I've heard the debate of running more frames than what your monitor is capable of because it seems smoother. I don't know that that's valid. I don't know that that's like a legit thing. I don't feel that. I feel like you should match it, because then your GPU's running, because your monitor can't put out that 120, or say if your monitor's 60, it can't put out that 120. So everything's going to be working a little bit harder to try to do it, and it's just wasted space to me. It's wasted energy to me. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's cool that they still let you do it instead of it just kind of seeing that you cannot do it, and they're like, oh yeah, we're not going to let you do it. It's more kind of like a PC in that aspect. Then you can just let it rip, let it feel. HDR technology with an HDR TV. Supported, they emphasize that though. Supported PS5 games display an unbelievable, vibrant, and lifelike range of colors. What's up, Adavan? I would like to see, because I think Adobe has like or maybe it's not Adobe. There's some company out there that your monitors companies can send their displays to, and basically what they're trying to do is get certified like on the color wheel. How accurate are these colors that we're putting out? And I think the best that they can get is less or greater than or just less than 1% or something like that, which is super close. It's way closer than your eye is ever going to get. I'm trying to think of what I was hearing. I remember watching a video kind of on it. Basically, your eyes are so evolved to light for surviving, essentially. You know, they have to they had to survive off of light. You know, you got to be able to tell what's out there at this distance. Your eyes have to adjust to little light, lots of light, and things like that. And it kind of is supported with like the whole blue or yellow dress thing. But your eyes are way more sensitive to light than they are to colors. So less than 1%, I mean, you're not going to be able to tell a difference. I think, like, if you're ever looking across, you know, different monitors, I'm pretty sure the difference has to be very, like, probably over 20% or so for you to actually be able to tell a difference. You might be able to barely tell a difference or something like that, but for it to be kind of extreme, it has to be very different. So that's cool, you know, that they're including some kind of technology to help with that. And they're also claiming 8K support. So that's just through HDMI 2.1. I'm kind of wondering why they haven't gone to DisplayPort yet. I mean, it's not really an industry standard on TVs, I guess. That's probably not why, but for gaming, I feel like that's like on PC and stuff, I feel like it's the go-to. For me, it's a go-to. I always go for, if I can use DisplayPort, I'm definitely going to use DisplayPort. Yeah, Adavan. That is a very good point. Like, just always game on PC. It's way better. And actually, I don't know, because I was watching a video on, I think it was Linus Tech Tips. He did a video with the new Xbox Series, and he was comparing the Xbox One X and the Xbox Series X, and it was pretty cool because, and he had a very valid point, like, you cannot get a PC to boot a game this fast. No matter if you have the fastest M.2 or fastest PCIe SSD, it doesn't matter because it's not all tailored for that. So like on the Xbox Series X, I think he booted Doom in like a minute and a half from nothing, like from he just plugged it in. So it was pretty cool. And I mean, he's right, but your PC, it's a multi-purpose tool. It's not just going to be your gaming. It can also be your like for me, like I do video editing a little bit, I do picture or photo editing, I do, you know, my YouTube, I do my homework on it, I do my meetings on it, I do my video calls on it. So like you're not going to be able to do that with your console. And even Apple, like back in the 90s, tried to make a console that could do that, and it didn't go anywhere. It's not, there's not a market for it. Nobody wants the thing in your, nobody wants your PC, like your personal stuff right there in the living room. You know, and that's what a console's for. It's for your living room. Or, I mean, that's generalized, obviously, but that's kind of the whole idea about it. You know, you want to put it in your living room, play it on your big screen, have fun with your family, whatever. Yeah, and then that's another big thing that you bring up too. Just having multiple monitors. I have 3, you know, and to me, I could not be, like if I do homework, okay, I have a laptop, and sometimes at work, I do homework while I'm at work. Like I'll take lunch break, do my my homework. Well, sometimes there's like a calculator that I want to have up to help me make sure that I'm doing the stuff right and yada yada. well, if I'm here at home and I'm doing it, it's so much easier because instead of clicking back through Windows to try to figure out if I'm actually, typing everything incorrectly, like here at home, I can just put one here, bam, just look at it, switch with my eyes. And same with like PlayStation. Another a better example would be if you're trying to invite people. Right, it's a like you said, it's seamless transition between tasks. So if you're trying to invite people to games or you're trying to invite people to party chat, for PlayStation, Discord for us is what we always use. It's so much easier to do that with multiple monitors. So instead of clicking in and out of windows and yada yada, you can just go through your screens, and it's so much easier, so much better in my opinion. We'll kind of scroll back through, see. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows exactly what's in this thing, but still. Here's your game boost. That's kind of oh, it's your compatibility. Okay, I don't know what game boost is. So this is kind of interesting too. This will be a good lead off into my next one, is their backwards compatibility. So all their PS4 stuff is compatible with their PS5 stuff. And here's like a list of the games, I guess. Or no, sorry. This is PS5 games. So that's pretty cool. Marvel's Spider-Man. I think that actually just came out this week too. That's supposed to be a pretty cool game if you're into stuff like that. I've never played a big adventure. I'd like to. It seems like it'd be very fun. But there's some good games that they just have, bam, right there loaded, ready to roll. But back on their backwards compatibility, there is supposed to be over 100 games that might have issues going to the PS5. But here, I mean, we're talking about, what's that, 100 to 4,000? What is that, like 4% or something like that? And that's 4,000 plus. That would just be like if there was only 4,000 games. So there's supposed to be some of the games that are going to be like, may or may not work, which they're changing up the whole way that it loads games and it plays games and it does everything. So it makes sense. And here's some of them that they did. So 115 is exactly the amount that they've shown. These guys here from Otaku, I don't know where that's at, who it is, whatever. They downloaded and played them on a PS5, and they're just stating it's kind of little annoyances. It's nothing like super major, so that's pretty cool. At least it's not like game breaking, I guess, on these. So grip, they didn't notice anything, no noticeable flaws. Everybody's golf, flickering scenery, graphics, that could just be the new graphics card, the way that it's decoding this stuff and encoding other stuff. So it and that's not really a make or break, I don't think. If you've already paid for it for PS4, you've probably played it quite a bit on your PS4, so you've probably already beat the game. You might just go back to it for fun. I don't know. It might be a make or break for somebody. Whoever plays everybody's golf. I name one person. Yeah. Pixel Junk Shooter Ultimate. See, that's like a fucking indie game though. That's what it sounds like, at least. Yeah, I agree with your statement as well. Like, you can just get better stuff. And that's what I was kind of saying. I don't know if you missed it, but at the beginning I was talking about the consoles being more, they're more, oh fuck, let me think about they're trying to beat the budget PCs. So if the consoles end up beating all the budget PCs, you're going to miss out on that big market of people that get into PC gaming and then slowly start to upgrade their stuff. So if they keep them on console, you're going to miss out on that. You're going to miss out on that market. Oh, you're good, Jelly. It's not a big deal, man. I get it. Life happens. I was trying to get Dalem in here, but he's in the chat. I'm waiting on him to get here, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I talked to him on the phone, and I guess he's just busy. It's whatever. But we started anyways. I told him um, to jump in whenever he's ready. Yeah, they beat the budget PC in convenience and price, but anyone who cares about their gaming like that is going to shell out the cash. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, but you have to think about it too. Like, what if you just can't afford it? I mean, there's some people that can't really afford it. Just think about a budget, like entry level PC. I'm talking like, I'm trying to think of what I was into mine for. I'm thinking you're at least going to be $500 just into the tower. But I mean, you're right. You are you're still right there with your PS4 and your Xbox. I completely agree with that. And yeah, that's another big thing. I totally forgot about that actually. The online network stuff. Um I totally agree with that. Like that stuff sucks. Like PC stuff, we don't have to pay for any of that. I mean, games are the same price and we don't have to pay for any of it. Unless you play like World of Warcraft, I guess. Then you have to still pay for it. You have to pay for your subscription, which is kind of stupid in my mind. Like, if you just buy the game, you shouldn't have to have a subscription. But, yeah, I totally agree. If you get that $500 up into it, and it's going to be the same thing, minus you're going to be into the PC more because you can still use like a TV for a monitor. It's not a big deal, but you're still gonna have to get a keyboard and a mouse, and then that's something that the PlayStation's coming with for $500. You know, you already got your controller, so yeah, that's true too. But I mean, there's definitely arguments to buy PC instead of console. I was just saying for somebody looking to game today, all they have is $500. Yeah. Like I totally agree with what you're saying though. I think PC is the better way to go. You know, that's why I went that way. PS5, like I wouldn't get into console again because anti Xbox. I'm kind of in between. I grew up on Xbox, so all right. Um, but yeah, so we're back on some of the stuff. They didn't even play any like AAA titles. It doesn't seem like here's one. Some slowed down. The red rings. I've never had one. I've owned like 3 or 4 Xboxes and never got a red ring. Tell me how lucky that is. Odd blurry areas of graphics. So it all seems like all of the backwards compatibility issues, it all seems to be stuff with graphics kind of, and it's just gonna probably just be that new graphics card in the way that they're encoding and decoding it. Um, yeah. So here's something that is very interesting. This got me all perked up. The police evacuated Ubisoft's Montreal office building after a hoax hostage phone call. This was on Friday. I guess it was I think it was the 13th. So, um, yeah. So I guess somebody calls in and basically tells the police that they have hostages at Ubisoft. That's not cool. I guess it was a good training exercise. They said they quickly got it, and no threat had been detected. No injuries are reported. That's not a lot given. I wonder how much shit they're gonna get. Um, Ubisoft, Eric Pope, he tweeted a screen grab from LCN's footage of people gathered on a rooftop. I don't. I guess it must have been like all the police on the rooftop or something. I don't know. But that's the building right there. Um, right here's the building. It's kind of a weird office building. It's almost like an apartment building. I feel like I've seen this in Call of Duty before. Kind of weird. Um, yeah, Jelly, just go ahead and hop in. You're good. I got the all the talking points posted. If you want to hop in, that's fine. Um,
Alright, sorry about that.
you're good. Don't worry about it. We're just still gonna go on. Um, I thought this was kind of funny though. That I don't know. I guess they don't know who called it in.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, one, how did they not find out? I mean, it's the police. I mean, I'm sure you can
well,
track their phone number and stuff, but there is software that can. like
Yeah.
hide that kind of stuff.
I mean, I imagine Canada is a lot better than America is at not tapping people's phones for no fucking reason.
True.
I mean, that's like the worst thing about the USA.
Yeah.
Adavan had something funny. That was pretty funny. So the police being bad at their jobs, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, like I could never imagine police being bad at their jobs. Guess I wonder if this is a video. No, that's something totally different. Um, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. I don't under. You know, everybody there must have been like, "What the fuck? Like, what is going on right now?" But I don't know. I couldn't imagine working and then all of a sudden the police being outside like, hold up, put your hands up, let the hostages go. I'd be like, what the fuck? I ain't got no hostages. That's funny. No, nobody's mad at the cops right now, Adavan. Everybody loves them. It's like I can't even play on that one. I think that one's kind of probably good for that. Like that's pretty short, pretty easy one there. The Neo collection was announced for PS5 next February. It should launch next February. I don't even know what Neo is. Jelly, do you know what Neo is?
I think I've seen a little bit of gameplay about it, but it's kind of like Dark Souls-esque fighting.
I got you.
But
Here, I got a
not
video.
really, I'm pretty sure.
I'll pull a video up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adavan, I think we are most definitely increasing their funding. I think they're getting like 110% boost. All cops are getting raises, new cars, bigger guns. Definitely bigger guns. I think they're getting AKs instead of pistols now. But yeah. This seems, yeah, it does kind of seem like Dark Souls. You brought a good one up on that.
Dark Souls, but ninjas, and you have like
Yeah.
powers and shit, I guess.
Yeah, it just seems a little bit like
From what I'm looking at, it looks like a little much.
yeah, it looks like a lot is going to be going on the screen. I don't know how I feel about that, but
I mean,
that's a lot going on the screen.
There's no point in it not being remastered, I guess, if I ever feel the need to play these games.
Yeah, and they're doing 1 and 2 for it. So, were you in whenever I was talking about the backwards compatibility issues from
No,
PS4 to 5? Okay, so apparently they found about 115 games out of 4,000, so a very small percentage. I doubt they're even AAA titles. I couldn't find any really that were having issues kind of crossing over to PS5. And they're, from what I read, it was all graphical issues like, oh, this isn't loading up, this is flickering, this is looking weird, things like that.
Well, yeah.
So I think it's just the new, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I think you keep up on this a little bit better than I do. The new graphics cards in Xbox and PlayStation are like a AMD variant of the 6000 series, right?
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Really? I'm almost positive. I don't know if you can look it up real fast or something, but
yeah, I'm doing it right now.
I'm pretty sure there's some kind of variant. They're supposed to be equivalent to 6000. I mean, obviously they're not a 6000 graphics card, but I think there's some kind of variant there. And I think that's all that it has to do with is how it encodes and decodes. So that's another good reason for them to remaster it, just so people can, I mean, obviously they're going to make a little more money on it. They should probably give the people that already owned the last ones a little bit of a discount. Yeah, see, AMD Scarlet. And I think they're just supposed to be a 6000 chip variant. I don't think it's supposed to... It's supposed to be like the baseline, the entry level for 6000. So that's pretty cool. It mentioned something... there's no DLC available for it yet, though.
For Naya games?
I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't hear what you said. I was reading a comment.
DLC for the Nio games.
Yeah. So the Nio game, Nio 2 remastered. Oh, okay. So it's just gonna be Nio. That is what? This is kind of confusing. It says, please note that the Nio 2 remastered, as well as the Nio 2 DLC expansions for PS5 are not
Whoa.
available for individual purchase. So I'm guessing
Hear
you have to
this.
buy them both together.
The games aren't even old. I mean,
Really? How old are they?
the original Nio came out in 2017.
Damn, that's actually pretty new. So that must be exactly why they're remastering it. They must be on the list or something for having issues. And they're like, we just need to
I'm gonna look on
remaster it.
Twitch. I'm gonna look on Twitch right now for how many people are playing Nio.
I need my money back.
I'm gonna tell you, gone now.
Uh-oh.
I already spent it.
Go fig.
Collectively between the two games on Twitch, they have less than 250
250 downloads.
viewers
Oh.
on Twitch.
Oh, okay. So it's not very big.
Yeah, no.
But that's okay. But that's kind of cool. They're remastering that. I seen that. I decided that'd be kind of cool to go over. It's gonna launch in February, but it was announced this week that it's in the making or whatever. So next we have, I kind of skipped over that by accident. I guess this will kind of be a two-parter here then. Call of Duty Black Ops and Assassin's Creed Valhalla are both 10% off right now.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
think that was announced yesterday. So if you haven't bought those games, here's your chance to get, I guess, 10% off. So like $6 off of each sales tax, which is,
Let me get this a little bit.
it's better than nothing. And I think they're both on. Call of Duty is on
Battle.net.
Yeah, Battle. And I don't think Assassins is on Ubisoft, isn't it?
I think they already changed the Ubisoft thing from the other
Really?
podcast.
Really
Because on my desktop it's looking like
looks
Ubisoft
different.
Connect. Yeah.
That's cool.
Different. Its name's a little different.
Yeah, so I think I mean, you could probably still purchase it through Steam, but I think it should be on the Ubisoft thing too. But with that being said, the cool thing that I brought up from Valhalla was the wolf that you can get for a mount. All right, see you later, Adavan. But the wolf you can get for a mount. It is badass. Some people said, "Oh, I'm not gonna use it." It's called Haiti. The name of it's Haiti. I think it is super fucking cool though.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, like who doesn't want to ride a giant wolf around? I'm playing a little bit of, I guess this is just gameplay of it on stream right now, so I think the whole game looks pretty dope. I think it like I said, it looks pretty cool. Oh, that looked weird. I don't know if that's just my screen or whatever, but those bushes looked weird. It didn't look like it rendered right or something.
Oh.
I'm hoping they showed the wolf mount. Oh, damn, this thing is 8 minutes long. Oh, there it is, yeah. Mount up, buddy. Come on, get on your wolf. I just seen it. I just seen you riding the wolf. Where were you riding the wolf at? There it is. Oh, that's a horse. Never mind. But I've only seen pictures of it, and it looks so cool. I mean, this motherfucker is just massive. Goddamn 8-foot tall fucking wolf. Just riding on the back of it like it's a fucking horse.
You know what this kind of makes me want?
What?
Role-playing games and like the Game of Thrones stuff.
Yeah, it kind of brings that memory back. I think they've definitely kept like the running look from Assassin's Creed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it doesn't look right in that like open.
No,
like,
it does
really
not.
Open world.
No, it looks, if you're in a compact area, it looks right. It looks like
Right,
that's the way you're
right.
gonna run through people and stuff. But he's just running through the open field or something, and he's like,
Yeah.
trying to stay kind of like tight and in, and it's ready to roll. No, that doesn't look right. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And this is kind of the website I pulled up as a little guide to it, how to get it. And apparently there's two ways. The first is to purchase it. Woohoo, fucking pay to win bullshit. Either the ultimate or collector's edition. I guess not pay to win. I guess just whichever edition of the game you buy. You pay for more. He said these both come with the Berserk pack. The Berserker pack, which includes the Haiti Wolf mount. To get it, just complete the Berserker mission at the start of the game. Then unlock the stable at your settlement after some progress in the story. And the Wolf mount will be available. So that's pretty cool. That'd be like your easy way, I guess. The second way is from the store. Head into your menus and then select store. Haiti is located under the companions menu and costs 800 Helix credits. These can only be purchased with real money though, so there's your pay to win option. So either way, you still have to fucking buy it. That just made this whole thing really fucking stupid. I don't like the wolf mount now. I was totally for it. I loved it. I was fucking on board.
It'd be cool as shit to ride a fucking dire wolf in a battle, dude.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But if you have to pay for it, that's gay as hell. That's stupid. You should not have to do that. You should be able to unlock it.
Yeah.
You should have to, like, go kill 400 golems or midgets or something. I don't know. Whatever would be harder. Just make it really hard and you can unlock it. Why is that not an option?
I love how your mind went from golems to midgets.
They're about the same heights, just one has powers and the other one doesn't. Golems obviously can't, make fire with the snap of their fingers. They can't fucking make rainbows and things of that nature, so. No, but I don't know. All that aside, I think that you should be able to unlock it and not just have to buy it. I think that that's stupid.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But from that, this is pretty interesting. I don't know how I'm going to stretch this into a 10-minute part, but Sony changed the controller commands for PS5, and the players are mad, apparently. I don't know.
So
but it's
they
just for
switched, like,
Japan
the
players.
location of the
I-
the button.
I don't think that they changed the location. I think they changed the mapping of it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Your PlayStation 5 controller's microphone is on by default.
Oh no.
Yeah. Thanks, Sony. They got bought out by the US government. That's cool. Let's see. Ooh, that's not good. When did the series come out? When was that released?
I don't know. I think it
Oh,
came out for.
alright.
It's been out for a couple days. I know that for sure, but I
okay.
don't know
I
exactly. when.
gotcha. But apparently they're having some issues with hardware. Some buyers are already reporting that. That's cool. But yeah,
Oh.
I mean, I could definitely. So I don't know if it's physically changed or if it's just remapped. Here it says, but now Sony is switching things up in Japan. Both Famitsu and AV Watch have reported that the PlayStation 5's controllers will switch the circle and X buttons in Japan, leaving the long-standing tradition behind. And this one isn't just a rumor. A Sony salesperson confirmed that yes, this is actually happening. So I don't understand. I guess, yeah, then that kind of sounds like they're moving it on the controller. That's what I'm getting from it. Which is stupid.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
dumb. That's dumb. That just means the creators of the game have to remap it in the Japanese version. And, like, how much more work is that?
that and players have been doing this for
Yes.
so long, you know.
Yes.
I change it.
I think that's dumb. Don't agree with it. That's like That would be like for us, them being like, hey, yeah, you remember how you left click? I mean, it's kind of backwards because you can change it if you want to in games, but say if Call of Duty came out and they said, hey, you remember how your left click was shoot, your right click was aim? Yeah, we're switching that. And you can't change it.
So AIDS.
Right, that would suck so bad. And actually, I've thought about going to that. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but I've thought about
Connor,
going to that.
after the podcast, if you're gonna be like actually streaming,
Yeah.
let's play an unrated match where we switch up all our controls.
All of them? Or
Like,
just let's do the shooting
let's
controls first.
let's change the shooting controls and see if chat wants anything else, with, like
Yeah.
points or something.
Yeah, if anybody comes back, like everybody's left. we were big dicking it there for a minute, and then like they're all like, "All right, we're done. You're boring." Now, but yeah, I think we should. That'll be kind of fun. Do some Valorant or something unrated and switch up the controls a little bit. Yeah. All right. So up deck next, Watch Dogs came out. I think it came out this week. I don't. So that's pretty neat. It's an open world game, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, I think it's limited open world. I'm pretty sure.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I feel like this is a game that will probably play. Like I might actually get this game. Let's see what the trailer's kind of like. Oh, and go figure, I have to put in my fucking birthday. Or like, let's make sure you're of age.
But like 1872 or some shit.
How about 1761? Isn't that like the day the USA was made?
Some shit like that.
1776, sorry for everybody watching now and thinking I'm a fucking idiot communist bastard. Yeah.
That motherfucker had a whole ass machine gun.
Yes. Just walking down Broadway. And then Homeboy's got a freaking paintball gun. What is going on? This is dope.
So, from what I know about like the story, you play as a hacker dude that joins this collective of hackers. And
that's cool.
You're working against this big group that is harvesting the data of the entire city.
Really?
And you're fighting that group, and in this one it looks like they've gone way more.
That's dope.
Militaristically.
Yeah, that's dope. Because do you know how many people probably like role play that anyways?
Yeah, I mean.
Let me take that back. Let me retract that statement. Would like to role play that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like how many people think about doing that all the time, but they're just like they can't figure out how to do hacking or whatever. Then this kind of just makes it really easy and simple. That'd be pretty dope. I'm into it. I might actually get this game. If it's like multiplayer, like kind of like Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, it's like that.
It's a lot like GTA.
I will probably end up buying it. I'll watch it get played first though. I'm one of those guys. I am not gonna buy a game as soon as it comes out.
Yeah, I played Watch Dogs 2 with Bug and Breach for a while.
Yeah.
Was it Bug and Breach? I think it was Breach and somebody else, but I was playing Watch Dogs 2 with somebody, and I don't know, it got kind of stale, you know? Like,
yeah, I could see that. They're like the same, just repeat.
The multiplayer missions from what we played, I think we did 3 or 4 different ones.
Yeah.
They just all seem to be just walk in and kill all these people. But, like, the map is different, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of just seems.
Here's your 5 targets. Go kill them. Oh wait, there's 100 bodyguards for every target. Like dumb shit like that. Yeah, I could see that.
One of them was kind of fun, but it was also boring at the same time. I don't really know how to explain it, but
Hold up. Hold up. This skull. Alright, you're watching the stream, right?
Yeah.
This skull is so fucking dope.
Yeah, it's dope as shit.
I hope there's somebody from Valorant that is like a creator watching this. I want this as a melee weapon. If you can make this.
Or you slam a skull into somebody's fucking head. That would be awesome.
That would be dope. Make that happen. I will buy that. I'll pay like $50 for that. That is cool. Like, do it the exact same. Or like, at least with Valorant stuff, I want this to like have rotating text. I want the teeth to be changing colors. I want them to have a grill on top, chrome head. Like, that would be cool. That's what Valorant needs, is some random dope shit like that. Like, that's how you up
Yeah.
your sales. You don't do skins, you do random dope shit like that. Alright, now that tangent is out of the way.
Yeah, the missions were kind of okay, and the game didn't seem to provide the fun. It felt like we were making our own fun. It was pretty strange.
I gotcha. So,
Yeah.
it's almost kind of like, it's exactly like GTA then. Like, you kind of just have to make your own fun with it, you know? Like, whenever we play, you know, like I've told you, I just kind of like going and gambling or whatever. But
Yeah.
like, that's kind of fun to me. I don't like doing the missions anymore. I did at first whenever I was just playing off stream and stuff, but
Mm.
it's hard to stream that stuff and keep it interesting. So
Yeah.
I didn't really like it. But on to the next thing. This is gonna be controversial for me. Talking about Twitch's DMCA fiasco.
Oh no.
There's punishments for in-game sounds. So apparently they apologized for it, right? So
I have not heard about that.
yeah, so it's been kind of nuts. They've been going like crazy on DMCA's. And
Yeah,
Twitch,
I knew that much.
yeah,
but-
Twitch apparently came out and apologized for it. This was posted on Wednesday, so I assume it was done Tuesday or Monday that they apologized. They came out and apologized for it, but they're still doing what they were doing. You know, they're deleting clips and they're, what is it, DMCA striking, I guess, what they do to people. They're doing stuff like that, so
I know the DMCA strict stuff, but
yeah.
how do they notify you if they like delete a clip? Do they? Because I know I have some music in a lot of my VODs and clips.
So a lot of stuff, what I have noticed is they will put on, like there's been streams where I start the stream out with music, and obviously it's DMCA'd. So what they've done to me is on the VOD, at the beginning of the VOD, they'll say some parts of this stream have no audio due to copyright or whatever, something like that. But I think you can still hear it. I haven't really found one where it's just like, oh yeah, there's no audio here.
Yeah, my stream from last night. Wonder if it's.
Yeah. So, and I mean, everybody has talked over this subject, like everybody and their mom. I get why music companies are mad about this. I get why they want to DMCA it. But at the same
Oh,
time,
100%.
what would be the difference between this? Because how many people are really streaming for a lot of other people? You know what I mean? Like a big streamer could be 100 people, right? Like if I told you, hey man, I got 100 viewers, you know, today, you'd be pretty impressed. Like that'd be a big streamer.
Right, yeah, of course.
So what's the difference between that and driving around in New York for 3 hours straight with your music up as loud as possible, windows down? Why are you not DMCA striking him? You see what I'm saying? Same concept.
Yeah, I do.
Same exact concept. You're still showing that music. You're playing it for other people that have not purchased it or are not purchasing it or paying for the stream. And there's nothing being done there. Because you can't do anything about it, right? You know, unless there's police.
Even at like big clubs and stuff, you're not purchasing the rights to play
Well,
music.
at like a club, so I think that's kind of I definitely agree to some point. But I think you are, in theory, you're supposed to be buying those. I think the DJ is supposed to buy those, and then they can play them. I think.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah. But a lot of them like remix it and stuff, so you know what I mean?
DJs. have to buy music or rights to music?
I think they are supposed to. That does not mean everybody does. You know, it's no different than
Oh, interesting. So DJs do have to purchase the singles, albums, tracks, anything that they plan to alter, including their mixes.
yeah. See, that's what I
However,
figured.
besides this legal purchase, they may or may not need a specific license that allows them to play copyrighted music in front of a large crowd. So not only do you have to buy the rights to every piece of music that you play, you also have to have a
Right.
license to play it in front of a crowd.
Now, see, that would make sense. Okay, so why don't they do this? Why doesn't Twitch make you buy the license to do that then? Because I imagine it's some kind of work license, right? Has to be.
True.
Has to be some kind of work license. So if I'm already paying for Spotify, I'm paying that 3 cents per play on every single track that I play. What up, Sleepy?
Yeah, people are mad. People are mad about that, but because instead of getting the what? How many viewers you had? You're talking about
Yeah.
100. Instead of
No,
getting
no.
the
Yeah, I get that.
$3,
I completely agree with that. So, but here's where I'm going with it, because it's like you just said, it's no different than playing it in a club. That guy has only bought that one track, right?
Sure.
Okay, so he only bought that one track, and he has his license. Let's say it's a $150 a year license to play music for large crowds, right? And it's probably it probably doesn't go into the music industry at all. It probably goes to the government. But whatever, we're not gonna sit and argue over that. We're gonna talk about the fact that he just played it for 1,000 people in this club, right? So why can't a streamer buy that same license or something similar to it and do the same thing?
True.
And
Maybe it's because we don't have the intention to alter it. We're just playing the
right,
raw. I don't know.
right.
I don't know.
That's kind of, I don't know. There's your, but that right there, that should be your in. You know what I mean? So for Twitch, what they should do, in my mind, this would make sense to me. What they should be doing is they should go, hey, you have to buy this license. If you do not, and we catch you playing music on stream, we're gonna issue 2 warnings, whatever, and then we're gonna ban you. Then you're banned. That would make sense. And you make it affordable. You make it affordable, and you make it at first it might have to be a fund. It might have to be a lawyer fund, and then Twitch just has to back you up. You know, in a DMCA lawsuit or whatever. I think that's the way it should be. They should, and then after that, they can profit off of it. Let them profit off of it whenever the courts decide, hey, yeah, this makes sense. You know, they should be able to do this. They've bought this license to do it, whatever. And then let Twitch profit off of it. You know,
let's say you have a playlist of 50 songs. I mean, how much are you planning on like charging per track? You know,
like are you talking in Twitch's mindset? Like, I'm thinking about it as Twitch.
I mean, to play this music, how much do you think it would cost to play it?
Oh, so here's what I'm saying. Or I don't understand your question. Say it. Just try to start it from a different way and ask me again.
You buy the license to play music, and you also have to purchase the rights to play the actual song.
Right. From like Twitch. So we're talking about like the little license from Twitch that Twitch is gonna allow you to.
Not the license. How much it would cost to play that song, if you already have the license. Like, it doesn't matter to how much it would cost to play that song, because you have to buy the rights to play each individual song.
Yeah, no, so I don't think, and you might have me beat on this, I may have just went on that tangent and thought about it completely wrong. Because as a DJ, what we were saying as a DJ is they have to buy the song, right? So say they buy it from iTunes, essentially, right? Or wrong?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
So as a DJ, let's jump back to the DJ. Maybe I can understand your question a little better. as the DJ, you have to buy the song, right? So say we buy it from iTunes, right? Okay, and then we can edit it, whatever you're gonna do for it. Just play the regular. We're gonna act like they're just playing the song, like it's a fucking high school dance, all right? They're just playing the song.
Oh, yeah,
So
I get it. Never mind.
So then
Because-
what we're going from there is you already purchased the license to play that song essentially, right? Because you bought the song.
Mhm.
So now you have the right there. But you also
mean-
need your license to play it in front of the high school at the dance, right?
So what
Was
I
that
was
what you were
saying
saying?
is, I'm pretty sure that it would be different from buying Spotify. If they were gonna do something like this, I'm pretty sure like stuff like Spotify, Pandora, iTunes
Oh, yeah, no,
is
definitely.
intended for personal use.
Most definitely. But it is being used as personal use. You're playing it for yourself while you're streaming. So what I'm just saying is instead of you buying that license from the government, wherever these guys have, the DJ has to buy it from, you have to buy something from Twitch instead. And Twitch at first should use this money to basically cover the streamer's ass. You know, say for the first year, they use that money to make sure, you know, if they catch a DMCA lawsuit, they can back you up in court. They can get you out of it. It's not a big deal. Because if all of your streamers that, I mean, personally, if they came to me and was like, hey, we're just going to take the first $20 you make, right, from subs and stuff for your thing, I'd be like, okay, go ahead, take it. It's not a big deal. You tell me what you need at the end of the month. You know, if you still need $5, because, you know, I'm a small streamer, obviously, very small streamer. You still need $5? All right, I'll fork you up to $5 a month. You tell me it's $20 a month, and you do this for every streamer. And you tell them, hey, we're going to have your back. You're never going to get your shit muted. You're never going to get your shit taken down. You're not even going to have to show up in court. We're going to take care of it if you catch any DMCA stuff. And then, you know, they're going to go to court. And then eventually the music producers are going to stop taking them to court because they're going to be tired of spending money on lawyers and them not getting anything.
True.
So then you still make people pay that and then just profit off of it. Because I would still pay that money. You know, you still have the fun there in case we do catch lawsuits. But you also profit off of it. Let them make money on it because they took that step forward to have your back as a streamer, to entertain your audience and keep yourself a little more entertained. Like for me, that's what it is. It's for me to keep me kind of going while I'm streaming, because sometimes the chat just goes dead. You know, sometimes there's not that many people in my chat. Sometimes there's nobody in my chat. A little bit of music just kind of helps. And if it gets caught in my stream, I keep it pretty low so it's not really hurting my stream. But if it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see kind of what I'm saying then? Did that kind of
Yeah.
answer your question maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I was kind of
Yeah.
confused on it, so I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe that's a dumb idea. I don't know. Maybe they'd lose their ass on it. I'm not sure. But I think they need to just kind of cut the shit. Stop being dickheads about it. So we're almost out of time. We're almost at our hour. I'm going to quickly kind of run through this, see what you think about this. Porsche designed a new gaming monitor. Co-designed it.
I'm sure it's dog shit. Oh, co-design. Never mind.
Yeah, they co-designed it. So I
Who
think
did
they
do
just
it with?
AOC. Apparently, they're the makers of the #1 gaming monitor. I think
Never fucking heard of
Porsche.
it.
I think Porsche just designed the look of it. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah,
think
sure.
they did anything internally, but I think it looks pretty cool.
AOC respects your data privacy, asks for cookies. Right?
Hold on, my son's crying real quick. I'm gonna see what he's crying about. You just keep on going with it. Everybody can still hear you, so.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
So, I'm sure this monitor is, you know, not very good, or at least at the, it's gonna cost way more than normal, 100%. but I'm sure it's not going to be any better than whatever model of monitor is rebranded as. I have to look and see if it's a new or like remodeled monitor. If that makes sense. Look at this. AOC and Porsche have teamed up to create a fast, sleek, curved screen gaming monitor, heralded as a monitor that provides performance with no compromise in style. Keep in mind that it looks nothing like anything to do with Porsche. It has this. Oh yeah, Hunter has it up. I mean, what the fuck? 27-inch display, QHD resolution panel, 240 hertz, 0.5 milliseconds.
That's pretty good response time.
Yeah,
It's
that is
0.5.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, my son just like scraped his nose apparently on something, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are the specs good? Seem like the specs are pretty good.
The specs look decent.
Really? That's cool. Do you have a US price on it? I see a European price, $799. Oh, it's 940. Holy shit. God dang.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's just gonna be way too expensive for it saying Porsche at the bottom of the monitor.
Yeah, it's
But
2K at 240 hertz, 27 inches. That is a little bit overpriced. That's
It
probably
has nothing-
overpriced by like $200 or $300.
that's overpriced by like $500.
No, if you look them up, that's not far off. That's like $200 or $300 off, I'd say. About $1,000, $1,500, you're looking at like a 4K ultra wide, 240 hertz, but your response time's still gonna be pretty decent,
Yeah.
like 2 milliseconds or so. This really isn't. It's not too bad. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really expensive for
Yeah.
just it saying Porsche.
I think it
Like,
looks dope though.
It's like some Apple shit paying $200 for a quarter of an inch of a fucking power button on the
Yeah.
bottom of your fucking phone.
Yeah, agreed. I think it looks dope though. Can we agree on that? Like it actually looks pretty cool.
It looks like a good monitor, but I just
Yeah.
don't see the Porsche.
No,
where the
like
Porsche comes
let's
in.
not even talk about it being Porsche or overpriced. If you looked at this and it didn't say Porsche on the bottom, would you want it?
Yeah, 100%,
Fuck
dude.
yeah. I like the stand. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, the stand is really nice. It looks a bit chunky though for
Yeah. Okay.
and
I think that's everything I had. So, and we're at our hour mark, so
all right.
fuck yeah, that's a good ending. Thank you guys for stopping in. If you're catching this on YouTube, make sure to catch us live every Saturday on Twitch. We start it at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, come check us out. Like and subscribe the video. Give us some support. But yeah, we'll be back next Saturday. Thanks, guys.